I didn't think that that pain would ever go away. And I had some really dark thoughts, like I just wanted it to stop. And one of those choices to make it stop was to go back and make it work. And then something clicked in me, and I chose myself. And even though it hurt, I let it go. And I knew I deserved better. And I really had to check myself. I was like, Nix, what are you doing? Like, why are you begging for this man to take your pain away when he is the cause of it? Like, I had to have this little talk to myself and really think, would I allow my kids to be with someone that treated them the way I was being treated? And the answer was no. And it was the strangest thing. The moment I had made the choice to let it go, even though it hurt, and just trust that everything happened for a reason, the next day I woke up and that pain was gone. That heaviness had gone. It was like someone just took it away. And it was crazy. Like, you really do see who was there for you. Like, the day once, it put everything into perspective because I had prioritized these men and like fleeting highs in the past over the people who showed up for me when my world had fallen apart to find happiness. Like, I couldn't be happy in the world I was in. And it really changed something in me. That was the moment I decided we don't do that anymore. I realized that I was abandoning myself and I was constantly waiting for other people to choose me. And I was abandoning myself. I never chose myself. I was always prioritizing other people. And I depended on them to make me happy. Looking back, it's crazy now, like the versions of me I have been and the things I once put up with. This version of me never would. I wouldn't even consider it. And I can only imagine what my life would have been like. It was like these videos that popped up this morning was an example of the life I would have had. And because this version of me would never have accepted what I had in the past, there's no way it would have worked out. I learned so much. Like, I'm so appreciative of who I am now. Like, I value myself, I respect myself, I value my time and where I place my energy. I value the connections that I have because they do meet my boundaries, my standards, they do show up for me. And all this time I had been accepting less. I didn't think I deserved anything. I didn't know who I was as a person. And even after that relationship, in came someone else who did everything without me having to ask. They treated me amazingly, and it was a spiritual connection, so there was that real magnetic pull between us and that soul remembrance. We knew each other in lifetimes before, and the love was undeniable. Like, it was the first time in my life that I had ever loved somebody apart from my kids without any conditions. I looked at him and I saw all the flaws, I saw all the broken parts, and I loved him anyway. He wasn't perfect by any means, but I saw past it all. And that one ended too. It ended on really good terms, but it also, I'm so grateful because it taught me so much about myself. It was a chance, like kind of like a redo. The one before was very karmic, and I learned all the lessons. I learned about myself, who I was, who I wanted to be. And in the next relationship, I showed up as that version of myself. I left without having any regrets. I showed up as the best version of myself. He couldn't understand it. He was like, why are you so forgiving and calm and understanding and soft with him? And it was like I took all the lessons from the previous relationship, all the things I didn't like about myself. I worked on myself. I knew where my triggers were. I knew that if I was triggered, it was coming from something in me. And I looked at myself. I used him as a mirror. He had his own things that he needed to work on. He had a lot of unhealed trauma. But unknowingly, so did I. The reason I was so soft and understanding and forgiving was because I was so grateful to him. He brought out parts of myself that I didn't know were there. He showed me my shadows when I was triggered. It's like he gave me an opportunity to show up as the best version of me. And the reason I gave him so much grace is because I saw myself in him. I was him once. I acted in ways that I'm not proud of in my past relationships, and I saw his trauma. I saw beneath it all. His intentions were never to hurt me or disrespect me. It was his trauma bleeding out, and he taught me boundaries, and he never allowed me to choose him over myself. He walked away so that I wouldn't have to experience the unhealed version of him. And what he didn't realize is that he taught me how to love myself and forgive myself, and that change is possible. And I saw myself in him, and I saw him in me. And how could I love him without loving myself in return? He was easy to love, and he taught me that I was too. So I'm grateful for the losses. It's madness, it's crazy, it doesn't sound right, but it was like both flip sides of the coin. It was like the universe telling me to take those good memories. They were there, they were real. And then take the lessons, take the growth, learn from them. And nothing is coincidence. Nothing just happens for no reason. Everything happened to build us, to mold us, to get us there, to learn those lessons, to step into this version. And the next relationship I'm in, it's like I've learned to detach. I've learned to love unconditionally. I've learned who I am, how I want to be, how I want to show up, how I want to be treated. and that if it doesn't work out, it's like the fears are gone. I'm not scared of people leaving me. I'm not scared of being abandoned. All these wounds I had, I healed, and all the times I thought I wouldn't, I did.